How are you? Well, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I'm actually playing Uno. Yes, believe it or not, I'm actually playing Uno. Game of the Year contender, Uno. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So Uno is available at no additional cost to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium users. You can download or stream the game right now. And no, Sony did not pay me to say that. I'm just letting people know. Just informing people of some games that they can check out as part of their PlayStation Plus subscription. So, a couple of days ago, I knew nothing about Uno other than that it was some kind of a card game and that there was a video game of it. But then I realised that it was this month's monthly trial game on Nintendo Switch Online. I was trying to, in my head, explain that better, but basically, Nintendo Switch Online members get access to a 7-day free trial of a game each month. That's what I was trying to say. And this month's free trial, 7-day free trial, is Uno. So I decided to check it out. And I've actually been enjoying it. I actually know the basics of Uno now. I am far from a pro at Uno, but I'm actually enjoying it, and I can actually play it, and I've actually won, I think I've won 2 or 3 games online so far. Then I realised that Uno is available on PlayStation Plus at no additional cost. So, as you know, I love to stream my game. Sorry, love to share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. So I thought I'd download it on PlayStation and stream it with you lovely people. So I'm going to jump into, I'm actually going to create a lobby. If it lets me. Thank you. So you can either do a free-for-all or a 2v2, and you can choose classic Uno, a customized Uno experience, or add-ons. I'm going to go with my design. So as I mentioned, you can actually customize your Uno experience. You can customize the background, the cards, special effects, and music and stuff like that, which I will talk about as we play some Uno. So there's my custom Uno experience. You can probably tell that I have went with an Assassin's Creed theme. So they have like Assassin's Creed 15 anniversary options, customizable options. and some of them are absolutely fantastic. In particular, the music that plays in the background when you're playing Uno is just amazing. I love it. So you can choose stuff like that's French. Yeah, you can choose you can choose 1 round or the score limit. I normally go on for 1 round. The lobby. What? Are you serious? We can't process next step. Your net type is NAT3, so you cannot host an online match. Please check your NAT settings and try again. Okay. That is strange, considering that I can... I mean... What? I can host an online match on the Switch version. Typical Ubisoft, because I presume it's their servers they're using. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. It's definitely a Ubisoft issue. But even that makes no sense, because how is it that I can host an online match on the Switch version and not host an online match on the PS, well, technically it's a PS4 version? That makes no sense. And if it was, and it isn't, I know for a fact it isn't, but if it was a PlayStation issue, then that would mean that I wouldn't be able to create an online match on any other PS4 or PS5 game, which I know I can. I've done plenty of times. But this makes no sense. I wasn't expecting this. Well, I mean, I suppose I could pop into my settings and have a look at NAT. But you know, what's actually more annoying is the fact that it just says your NAT type is NAT3, so you can't host an online match. Please check your NAT settings and try again. So do I do NAT2? Do I do NAT1? Do I do NAT4? Like, what the hell is the solution? That's ridiculous. Alright, well, bear with me while I have a look at my NAT settings. Video is paused, broadcasting and mic audio. Alright, don't even know how the hell to do this, to be honest with you. Jesus. Am I still broadcasting? Okay. So what you'll know. Jesus Christ. What? Oh, that's somebody else's internet. Jesus. Set up manually. No. Jesus. I can see that it's NAT type 2. I'm looking at it right now. and it clearly says NAT Type 2. I have NAT Type 2. Well, it's working now. That was so weirdly confusing. Okay, nonetheless, anyway, typical Ubisoft telling me that I have NAT Type 3 when I have NAT Type 2. Okay, so you can do a private lobby or a public lobby. I'm going to go with a public lobby. So yeah, sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Just typical Ubisoft, I suppose. You're never short of an issue when you're playing a Ubisoft game. But anyway, nonetheless, with that out of the way, yeah, as I mentioned, I actually have been enjoying Uno, a card game that I knew nothing about previously, and now I actually know how to play it to some extent, at a pretty basic level. But to be fair, as I mentioned, I did win 2 or 3 times. Never thought I'd actually see myself playing Uno. It was one of those games, right? Well, as far as the actual game itself, like Uno is an actual brand. Like Ubisoft don't own Uno, in case you're wondering. Like Uno isn't doesn't start off as a video game. Like Uno is an actual card game. So it was one of those kind of card games. You know it exists, but you take no notice of. That's pretty much how I reacted to Uno over the years. I didn't know that there was a video game of it, and whenever you saw like the video game of it on like a digital store or whatever, I don't even know if it's physical. I doubt it. It was always that kind of thing. You just glance. You glance through it. You know, it was shovelware to an extent. You know, would be the way they would describe. Would have described the game like Uno. But you know what? It's only when you actually play the game, you kind of have a different opinion on it. And yeah, my opinion is pretty positive, I have to admit. I didn't pay a cent for this game. I can play it for free on my Switch for the next 6 days. Yeah, 5 or 6 days. And I think it's like 60% off at the moment. I think across all platforms, but it's free at no additional cost for PlayStation Plus, Extra and Premium users. And on Switch, if you want to purchase the game after the 7-day trial, I think it's like €3. Now you can clearly see it's not the most popular game, even though it is free at no additional cost for PS Plus, Extra and Premium users. And even it's the same on Switch as well, in case you're wondering. It's exactly the same on Switch. Yeah, like I said, people like myself would have just completely just glanced through this game and not gave it any kind of attention at all. So you can see that is the case. Not a whole lot of people playing Uno right now. it's again, it's just not a game that many people would gravitate to. It is that kind of game that people would just kind of look at as shovelware and think nothing of it. And honestly, that's how I thought of the game. I've glanced through this game many times on the eShop and the PlayStation Store, and yeah, just didn't give it any thought other than shovelware next. And it's evident that has been the opinion of a lot of people now, to be honest with you. You do eventually find the game, eventually being the main word in that sentence. I mean, to be real about it, I probably wouldn't have played it at all if it wasn't this month's trial game on Nintendo Switch Online. I probably wouldn't even have streamed it on PlayStation Plus. To be honest with you, but it was only when I actually played it that I actually realised that I actually enjoy it. As long as it takes to find a bloody game. I'll wait a few more minutes to see if anyone joins. There is one really good thing about the online in Uno, and in particular when it comes to creating a lobby, is so it's 4 players, right? 4 players max, but even if one player joins the lobby, you can actually start the match, and then it has a drop-in feature. So there will be the 2 players, and then the 2 other players will be AI. But once a real player joins the match, then they will automatically replace the AI. So it's a good feature, you don't have to worry about just being stuck playing with like one player and the rest are AI. CPU, whatever you want to put it, same thing really. I think Uno is one of those things that you just have to try it out, and you'll actually realise you will actually enjoy it. Well, I can't guarantee that, but I knew that I looked at Uno originally and thought, this isn't the game that I would play, But yeah, once I tried it out, I was like, I can see myself playing this and enjoying it. That's what's good about, services like Nintendo Switch Online game trials, which gives you access to a game free for 7 days a week, every month. So you can check out the game for a whole week and either say, okay, I can see myself playing this game and getting this game, or you're going to say, well, this is not for me. Trials are available on PlayStation Plus Premium as well, of course. You get a lot more games. You don't have to wait. You don't just get one game a month. The way PlayStation do it is they give you a massive library, not massive, but a big enough library of games that you can try out. Some of which can be up to, I think some of them are actually 5 hours I think, isn't it? Was it 3 hours? You got a good few hours anyway to try out the game. And then of course you have the actual like Platinum Plus extra and essentials and extra service itself. You know, giving you these games at no additional cost. So you would come across a few games, you know, as part of trials and as part of subscription services that you actually, you know, you might surprise yourself, you know, and realise that this is a game that you actually enjoy. Okay, I think I waited long enough, so I'm going to leave the lobby and I'm going to attempt to join the lobby this time. Okay, so join online. If it doesn't tell me that I have the right, if it doesn't tell me that I don't have the right NAT type, okay. So I'm gonna try to go with my design, even though the game did tell me that you can't use your design if you are joining a lobby, but let's see what happens anyway, nonetheless. Unless you have to become the host. So what could happen is, if the host dropped out, then you would become the host apparently, I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, here we go. An actual game of Uno. And I'm going to talk you through how Uno plays in case you don't know. Okay, so it's yellow. So either have to have a yellow card or a card that has the same logo. So I have to play a yellow card. So you basically have to either match the same color or the same number. Is my kind of quick way of summing up the basic rules of Uno. Which is a bit more complicated than that. I don't have any. Whoa! What the hell? Oh god, because the buttons are different to. Uno. Someone has already got Uno. So when you get to your second last card, you have to call Uno. And if you forget to do it, a player can actually challenge you for that. And so I'm going to snap this card. It was a +1, so they get stacked, so the other player gets 2 cards added to their deck. So it's +1. So I have to match it with blue, so and I can jump in because I have 2 of the same cards. This player has now changed the color for the deck, so it has to be blue. But if they have a +2, they can put it on as well. That player just lost a challenge. I have no idea what just happened there, to be honest. Something happened. I don't know what it was. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about Uno as I go along. Alright, so I don't have. I have to. Oh god, what's the button? Circle. Okay. So that was a quick game. Okay, so it's my turn next. So I have to match it with either a blue or a card that has the same effect. So I'm gonna play. That player didn't do its turn in time. Okay, what's happening? Al Snow! I wonder if that actually... No, it's AI Snow, is it? I thought it was Al Snow, the wrestler. That's funny. Oh god. Let's play this card. So they've changed the colour to red. I can jump in. And I'm going to change the colour to yellow. What is that about? +5, +5, +5. I didn't play this. Oh! They just got 5 cards, did they? Yes. So right now I'm doing good. But I was doing good. I'm trying to figure out what that actually does. I don't know what it does. I don't have time to read the description of that card. Whose turn is it? No, I don't have time to read that. I'll read it in a second. He's changing the colour to blue. That's good enough for me. I have blue. So I will play... Whose turn is it now? Okay. I'm trying to check the description of... When you... Oh, bollocks, I don't have enough time. What the fuck just happened? Oh, yes, play. I don't have time to read the descriptions of some of the cards, you see. Oh my god, I just got 10 cards. I actually kind of feel bad for that player now. They're going to disconnect. Watch. That player is going to... Oh, that's an AI. So there's only one online player playing. Well, not including me, of course. So I'm down to my last card, so I call Uno. So if the card is the same colour or the same number, then I can win this game. So right now it's the same colour, and I win. Because I had the same colour. Hopefully, two actual real players will join. Oh, he just disconnected. So I'm actually playing against the computer here. Nobody is playing this game. Nice. That's 6, is it? Okay. Shit. Yes, I can obviously play it. Don't be yellow. Don't be yellow. Shit. Oh, God. Yes. What even is that like? You gotta be careful that you don't forget to call Uno as well, and you don't your second last card. So call Uno. Yeah. So I need a 2 or a purple. Please stay purple. Stay purple. And I win again. I'm good at Uno. I've actually won 4 games of Uno in a row. I won 2 earlier on the Switch, and I just won. I know that was against the computer, to be fair. Because there's any real players here? No. They're all AI. Because nobody is playing Uno. I mean, I'm not surprised that nobody is playing Uno. As I mentioned, you browse through the PlayStation Store or the Nintendo eShop and you come across Uno. Your natural reaction is going to be, this is a crap game. This is shovelware. I can't see myself playing this game. Sorry, Ubisoft. That's just going to be the reaction to players. And that was my reaction a lot of the time. But as I mentioned, this game is currently free right now for Nintendo Switch Online members. Because they can get a 7-day trial of this game. And it's available at no additional cost for PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium users. So yeah, I just think if people actually tried it out, they might actually have fun with it. But unfortunately, it's going to be a hard one, you know. But the thing is that there's nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. I didn't pay a cent for this game. I don't plan on, to be honest with you, I don't plan on paying anything for this. If I do actually end up getting it on Switch, I'm going to use my gold points. Because I think the game is only like €3 at the moment. It's like 60% off, and I think that works out to be like €3 or something like that. So even if I do want it on the Switch, you know, if I just want to play it on like TV and on the go, I'll get it on Switch. But I can continue streaming it on PlayStation. So I won't actually be paying a cent. I wouldn't pay money for a game like this. No offense, Ubisoft. I think it's, yeah, unfortunately it is what it is. Not a whole lot of people are going to be interacting with a game like Uno. Maybe they're boycotting Ubisoft. I doubt it though. I doubt it. All these people boycotting Ubisoft, they'd be on their knees if an Assassin's Creed 2 remake got announced. And they know it. They know it. Boycotting game companies, it never works. There's never been a successful boycott of a gaming company, because we're gamers. We play their games. It doesn't matter how we feel about the developers personally and what they get up to in their personal life. Ultimately we don't care, because we want to play their games. So yeah, there never has been and there never will be a successful boycott in the video game industry. It's only people who don't play video games that boycott video games. Isn't that so funny? Honestly. But that's the reality. I'm going to see, can I actually create a lobby to see if anyone joins. As you can see, there's actually, like, you can actually get a DLC from Call of Duty. Oh, not Call of Duty. Far Cry and Assassin's Creed as well. See now if we can actually see if someone's actually playing this game. You see, it's more people are playing on Switch. It would appear. Because it didn't take that long to yeah, it didn't take that long for it didn't take. Sorry, I'm half asleep. It didn't take that long for players to join the lobby on Switch, but that's because, as I mentioned, it's actually free right now on Switch for 7 days for people who have Nintendo Switch Online, which is pretty much everyone, because you need Nintendo Switch Online to actually play the games online. Whereas, you see, on PlayStation, it's PlayStation Plus Extra and up, so you have to have like the extra tier or the premium tier to get this game. So, well, I'd imagine quite a lot of people would have it, but I don't know. It is what it is. So I'm going to go one round again. Hopefully they won't tell me my NAT type is not NAT 3. Ubisoft, stop telling me this bullshit. Although there could be something to that, actually. Oh, fuck off, my NAT type is not 3. I checked it 2 minutes ago, and it was NAT type 2. I'm going to check it again now. Like, why would that even make a difference anyway? I'm looking at it again here, and it's clearly saying NAT type 2. And this is saying your NAT type is not NAT 3, it's NAT 2. No wonder nobody's playing this game on PlayStation. Because this is not a PlayStation issue as well. You know, this is a Ubisoft issue. I'll try again. If not, I'll just join the lobby. Oh crap, I wasn't supposed to join an online match just yet. No, it's not. It's actually not a PlayStation issue. It's actually not a PlayStation issue because my PlayStation is very clearly telling me that I'm NAT type 2, and I have created lobbies on multiple PlayStation games online. One of them being Multiverses. So this is an issue with Ubisoft. I don't know what is up with Ubisoft, but as I said earlier, Ubisoft games are never short of their issues. You're guaranteed to have an issue with a Ubisoft game. Alright, oh fuck my. Fuck my eye out. Match found, dropping in a match. Hopefully there are actual real players in the match and not AI. What is going on? They completely messed up the PlayStation version. This is the PS4 version. I don't know if there is a PS5 version. It didn't appear as an option when I downloaded it. But I don't know what they're after doing with the PS4 version of Uno. But they've completely messed it up anyway when it comes to the online. Because I mean, where's the match like? No, I played Uno for a good bit on Switch and I never had these issues. I never had the game telling me that I didn't have the right NAT type. Even though I do have the right NAT type in the first place anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who coded it on PlayStation, but yeah. They need to reevaluate their job performance. And again, it's actually not a PlayStation issue. This is 100% down to Ubisoft here. I can't even go back, like. If the match is found, then put me in the match. I'm sorry about this, viewers. This is not what you wanted to watch on a Friday night, is it? Sorry. Blame Ubisoft. No, but to be fair, I mean, I have to take responsibility as well, like, because, you know, it's my stream. It's my responsibility to entertain all of you. I just presumed that the game was going to function yeah, I presumed the game was going to function because it functioned quite well on the Switch, so I just presumed it would function better. I actually thought it would function better, although there was no issues really on the Switch, apart from waiting a bit long to for players to join a lobby. But if anything, it takes longer, and when you go to when you go to join the lobby, this happens. And this would have nothing to do with, like, I mean, this is Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft, because Ubisoft were telling me when I was trying to create a lobby that I didn't have the right NAT type, even though I do have the right NAT type because I was looking at the fucking NAT type. I know when you go to join again, it says match phone. This is an issue. This is 100% Ubisoft. The game is glitched on PlayStation. For fuck's sake. Thankfully, I paid no money for it. Imagine paying money for Uno and having this fucking happen. Oh my god. That would be a disaster. Stressful day I've been having. Fucking hell, I just want to hug for. Sorry. I just want to go to sleep. Honestly. That's just a bit stressful, to be honest. Like, video games are supposed to be an escape from your stressful life. Well, not today for me, because I have been pretty stressed out, and today I turned to video games to try to de-stress me, but no. First, I play Tekken, and I have this case of like the CPU just blatantly cheating. I don't care what anyone says. Just turning the difficulty up to like Stephen Hawking fucking CPU level. You know, where it's just so like complex, like just designed to just completely kick your ass. There's no way that you can actually defeat the opponent, which was Lee. So yeah, that kind of that was embarrassing, to be honest with you. The live stream when I was unboxing my Kazuya amiibo, which was actually great. And I was streaming Tekken. Ended the live stream by flinging my controller across the room and switching off my fucking PS2 that I was playing Tekken 1 on. Because I just feel like I was supposed to play a video game and actually enjoy it. And I don't mind difficult games, but like games back then, like games back in the 90s, like it's actually documented. Just don't take my word for it. Research it. Some games back then were deliberately programmed to cheat. Like in the Tekken's case, like characters that were just deliberately programmed to just be a fucking pain in the ass, where you, the player, just were going to get your ass handed to you over and over and over and over again. And that just pissed me off, because I was already stressed out, and I was trying to hide, as I do best in life. So to hide the fact that I was stressed, so I was trying to not trying to hide it, but just trying to kind of, I don't know, forget about it. So I was enjoying the live stream of unboxing the Kazuya amiibo, and I was actually looking forward to playing some Tekken. And then, nope, you're gonna get your ass kicked by a fucking cheating CPU. And I know how that sounds. I know how that sounds. It sounds like it's so a loser who's shit at Tekken, doesn't it? But honestly, don't take my word for it. Look it up online, research it. A lot of games back then had cheating CPU. So that stressed me out. And then I have been really enjoying Uno, and it's kind of like being such a relaxing game. It's a perfect game to sit down and have a cup of tea with and play. And that's what I was doing when I was playing on Switch earlier. I was sitting down having a cup of tea, playing some Uno, won a few games, said to myself, you know what, this will be a really fun game to stream. So I'm going to stream this game tonight. It's all planned out, you know. Stream Uno, have some fun, and then this. And it's so frustrating when you are not at fault, like you haven't done anything differently to your system. Like when you have a game telling you that you have the wrong NAT type and you can't create a lobby, when you're looking back at your NAT type in the settings of the hardware and it clearly says NAT type 2, but Ubisoft is saying no, you don't have NAT type 2, you have NAT type 3. You can't create a lobby. And you're like, okay, fair enough. Even though I don't have NAT type 3 turned on, even though I should be able to create a lobby, okay, I'll join lobby. You join lobby and this fucking happens. It's very hard not to be stressed. You know? If you think the game would just like be programmed to like, okay, you have waited this long to join a match, and just do something where the game just resets itself. Like, Like, to be stuck on the menu like this, like, who gets paid? Honestly, who gets paid to program and code these games? There's kids as young as fucking 10 that are like coding and programming their own fucking apps. Some of which games. They're multi-millionaires because of it. But no, Ubisoft. Well, actually, Ubisoft, that wasn't a French accent. Although I can see the fucking similarities. But, it's just fucking ridiculous. In this day and age, in 2023, that this is the crap that players have to put up with. And it's fucking Uno. They can't even get Uno right. Almighty Ubisoft, come on. Fair enough, like, I might cut you some slack for a massive, like, you know, AAA, like, blockbuster, like, graphically demanding, fucking movie-like quality game, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla having a few issues here and there. I might cut you some slack there now, Ubisoft. A fucking Uno. 2GB, less than a 2GB game. A fucking card game, Ubisoft. You can't even get that right. Oh, give me strength. I'm debating whether to do another live stream or just go straight to bed. I'm leaning towards going straight to bed, to be honest. Unless someone wants to just join the live chat and have a chat with me. Other than that, can't see a reason to be on this live stream right now. Match fund dropping in. Oh my god. Press every button there is on it, nothing is happening. Like, most games have an option to, like, you know, exit or something, but not this game, not Uno. No, not fucking Uno. Sorry, frustrating is the only word I can think of. When I have something planned, you know, when I have something planned out in my head of what I am going to do, you know, at such a time, you know, like when I make a plan, basically, and not only when it doesn't go according to plan, but it just doesn't happen at all. It's frustrating. And hey, let me clarify something that you may be thinking about in your head right now, or maybe it's just me thinking like that, but I don't know, because I am a very self-conscious kind of a person, you know, sensitive, self-conscious motherfucker is what I have, kind of person I've always been, to be honest. But you may be thinking, it's just a video game, Johnny. Relax. There's bigger issues going on in the world right now, and sure, you can be worrying about other things, and that's exactly it. There is a lot, you know, going on in my head that I don't talk about from time to time. It is what it is. Sometimes I just find sometimes I find it's just better to just keep your cards turned over. Okay. Uno way of putting it. And when the time is right to turn those cards over, then they will. So like, it's to me, it's not just a video game. To me, it's an hour or an hour and a half that I can just fucking forget about shit. You know? So no, it's not just a video game for me. So hopefully now you can understand a bit more about why this gets to me so much and why situations like this gets to me so much. And hopefully now you know that it's not just, you know, Uno isn't working for Johnny, why is he overreacting? It's because I had planned to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours to just forget about shit, have fun, you know, socialise on YouTube. There's so much shit like that I try to like put behind me and play a game for an hour or two, stream it for an hour or two. And when I can't do that because of shit like this, I just throws a fucking big fuck off spanner in the works, doesn't it? So yeah, it's more than just a video game for me. Some people like to go to the bar, the pub, whatever you want to call it, and get a few drinks into them so they can pass away a few hours and forget about some of the stuff that is going on in their world, in their heads. Some people like to get high. Some people like to run. Some people like to eat. Some people like to listen to music. Some people have a lot of ways to, you know, escape their issues for, you know, for a few there's not much of a stream, Dad. As you can see, the game is broke. I was planning on playing some Uno. Have you ever heard of Uno, Dad? The card game Uno. Well, this is the video game version of it, but unfortunately it's not working right now, so there is not much of a live stream. Oh God. Never heard of Uno? Yeah, I did neither. I did neither before I came across the video game version of it. It's actually a fun card game. The rules are pretty basic as well. You just you get your deck of cards. Or not your deck of cards. You get your cards anyway. I actually forget how many cards you start off with. But you the cards in the middle are what the fuck, I don't know. You have to match either the same colour or the same number or the same icon. And then when you're down to your last 2 cards, you have to call Uno. And then if your last card matches, the same colour or same number that's in the middle, then you win. I've actually won a few games. Should be called oh no. No, it should be called Uno. That's a good one actually. Oh no, I can't play the fucking game. Yeah. I'll probably head to bed in about 10 minutes, to be honest with you. I was planning on fucking streaming this game, but Ubisoft. Ubisoft are the developers of this game. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they make a lot of games, and a lot of those games are broke, and Uno is one of them. You sound sleepy. Yeah, I am indeed. Jesus Christ, there's no way of exiting this screen right now. I've fucking pressed every button there is. I said earlier, you would think, like, you would expect in 2023 think of some of the technology that is available today, some of the AI technology available today, right? Algorithms, all that kind of stuff. Yet there's no system in place in this game that can detect that the player has been looking at this screen for almost 20 fucking minutes and just like reboot the game. It would just make you wonder, like, so go to bed. Tomorrow is a new day. Might work in the morning. It's true. I'll go now in a minute. Like, I would turn the game off and back on again, but it would end the live stream, and I just fucking hate the process of starting a new live stream again. It's like so repetitive, like, because I always do that intro, like, I always do the intro, you know. Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion for video games with the whole world. Like, saying that, like, again, just feels fucking, I don't know, just feels repetitive. Heading back tomorrow. Cool. What's it like up in Dublin, weather-wise? Down here it's, it was like drizzly today, like, wasn't too bad, like, but Sorry, viewers who are watching this live stream right now, expecting some Uno gameplay. I was planning on streaming some Uno gameplay, but Ubisoft had something to say about that. I mean, anyone who knows Ubisoft knows their games are broke, so I don't need to explain too much, do I? It's a Ubisoft game. What do you expect? What else would you expect? Oh, I'm not in the mood. I can't fucking... Cold, we did not go out. I was strong all day. She's doing the washing. That sounds like a really, cozy day, you know. Yep. The makers must be soft in the head. Yeah. Ubisoft in the head. You would think by now the game would say, okay, there's been an issue, there's been a glitch, just start the fucking game again, like it can't be that hard to do, like Jesus Christ Almighty, you can program and code such sophisticated things right now in today's world. You know, sophisticated artificial intelligence, sophisticated algorithms, all of those things. But I'm still staring back at this fucking screen. Fucking ridiculous. The game is just riddled with problems. Like first it was telling me that I didn't have the right NAT type, or maybe it's one of those Ubisoft games that just absolutely play terrible on PS5. Because wasn't there issues? Wasn't there? There was an issue with one of their Assassin's Creed games that when people played on PS5, like the lighting was just so bad, like it was like flickering and everything or something. This could be an issue. This probably is, I don't know. For fuck's sake, anyway. And again, it's a Ubisoft issue. I think it's not a PlayStation issue, like, obviously. Just fucking typical Ubisoft, really. Maybe it's meant to be played on April 1st. Yeah. Fair dues to my second viewer. Legend. For putting up with this, like, you know. For still being a part of my live stream, in spite of match found dropping in a match appearing on the screen. I'll tell you one thing, it's a long fucking drop, isn't it? Must be dropping into a fucking black hole. I would have a smash. No, I could just restart the game. It's just, if I do that, then the stream has to end and fucking starting the whole thing again. Like, you know, it's sound like a fucking robot. It's saying the same thing, like, you know, because the way I have to look at it is, like, if I do another live stream, then other people could join the live stream that didn't join the first live stream. So I can't just, like, continue. I can't just say, like, so I mean, I can't just pick up where I left off, you know what I mean? And then also when it gets uploaded onto YouTube, other people are going to be watching that, so they're going to be wondering what the hell is this, you know, what's this continuing from, you know, that kind of way. So whenever a game crashes like this, and I'm in the middle of a live stream and I have to start the game again and stream the game again, I have to, in my head, I have to act like I'm starting again, because I am starting it again, right? You know, so I can't just, like, not introduce myself in the live stream. Like, you know what I mean? I have to just act like I'm streaming, like, this game for the first time, kind of a thing. Like, it's just the way I do anyway. Like, is it your first time to play it? No, I've played this game a few times. I have it on Switch. It's free on Switch for the next 6 days, but it's available on PlayStation as part of PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, which, you know, gives you access to the game at no additional cost if you are a member of PlayStation Plus. But it seems to be working pretty fine on Switch. But that's not a hardware issue. Like, that's not, you know, because of the Switch. Like, you know, and it's not that it's because of the PlayStation, because of the fact that it's not working. It's just down to Ubisoft. They obviously just did a terrible job, like, making it work on PlayStation 5. But I think in particular PlayStation 5, I don't know, because I did hear of issues of certain PS4 games that didn't work too well on PS5. In fact, I'm going to Google that actually. I'm going to Google that and see. I'm going to confirm my suspicion. So I'll be right back. So does Uno work in PS? To play this game on PS5, your system may need to be updated to the latest system software. Although this game is playable on PS5, some features available on PS4 may be absent. I like how they just, like, vaguely says some features. To be honest with you, there's not a whole lot of people talking about it. I don't think anybody gives a fuck about Uno, to be honest. Wait, what? Oh, 1 second. I think Uno is available on PSVR too. Just give me a second now. I need to have a look at this. It just popped up. Let's see. So when I put in Uno on PS5, it's mentioned. Oh, never mind. It's not available, because it would be crazy like playing this in VR, I think. Just give me a second, I just want to find out what the hell is going on. Uno. PS5 issues. The Uno support connectivity and performance. We can help you troubleshoot the most common connectivity issues. Why is my Uno game not working? If you are encountering this issue, please try reinstalling the game should the issue persist. That. What the fuck is it? Let me see what the issue is. I don't know. Uno not working on PlayStation 4 or 5. Me and my friends haven't been able to connect to Uno on my server. Ubisoft being Ubisoft, really. Yeah. Where's it going to heat up? The music would push it ahead, actually would. I'm off to bed tonight, Johnny. Chat through my back and forth. Good night, Dad. Thanks for dropping by, even though there was nothing to drop by to. So yeah, I will say good night, sleep well, and I will chat to you. Chat to you soon. Good night. The lesson here is do not buy Ubisoft games. Well, I didn't buy it actually. It was available at additional cost because I am a PlayStation Plus extra premium user. So I didn't pay a cent for this shite. Just honestly, put your money where your mouth is. You know, just don't support. Don't put your money anywhere. Just don't give it to Ubisoft anywhere, please. Fucking disgrace of company. I don't even think Microsoft would buy Ubisoft. I don't even think they'd want them. Honestly. Why would they bother? Yes, there was your voice is better than anything. Thank you. I think. But yeah, who the fuck would want to buy Ubisoft? Like, their glory days are behind them. Like when Microsoft acquired ZanziMax and Bethesda, you're talking about going off the heels of Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, like Wolfenstein, you know, the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, you know, like talking about some pretty big, you know, games there, like you know, the people actually like enjoy it. I mean, I think Activision speaks for itself. You know, look at how big Call of Duty is. It says it all. But why the fuck would you want to buy Ubisoft? Honestly. That should just cease to exist. God, I go to fucking bed for this bullshit. Sorry about this live stream. People who wanted to see a fucking gameplay. I want to see gameplay too, but look, this is what it is.